In this problem, it says the length of the radius of the inscribed circle of a right triangle is an integer, such that 16.3 is less than r is less than 23.3. The lengths of each of the legs of the right triangle are also integers. If one of the legs has a length of 60, determine the sum of all possible distinct lengths for the other leg. All right, so let's draw this out. We have a right triangle, and inside that triangle, inscribed is a circle with a radius of r. All right, now, this right here forms a square. Let's call this A. Now this over here is left over, so we'll call this B. However, because these are perpendicular right here, this shape makes a kite. So that means this side is also B. We also have a kite up here. So let's call this C, like that. Now they tell us that the radius is an integer, and it's between 16.3 and 23.3. They did that to really just mess you up. Here are the numbers that the radius could be: 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, or 23. That's it. But if you notice, these are the values for A as well, because this shape makes a square. And A. Okay, so what can we do with this? Well, first, let's combine these using Pythagorean theorem. Let's put them all together in an equation. A plus B squared plus A plus C squared equals B plus C squared. So these are both a square of sums. So this is going to be A squared plus 2AB plus B squared. Over here, it's going to be A squared plus 2AC plus C squared. Over here, it's going to be B squared plus 2BC plus C squared. Now what can we cancel out? Well, we've got a B right here and a B right here. Those we can cancel out. We've got C squareds that we can cancel out. And these A squareds can combine. So we have 2A squared plus 2AB plus 2AC equals 2BC. All right, we can divide everything by 2. So we have A squared plus 2AB plus we divided everything by 2. So A squared plus AB plus AC equals BC. Now what we're going to do is we're going to solve this for C. So we have A squared plus AB. This has a C in it, so we're going to subtract it to the other side. BC minus AC. And then on the right, we're going to factor out a C. So it's B minus A. So we have A squared plus AB all over B minus A equals C. Now how does that help us? All right. It says that one of the legs has a length of 60. So let's call this 60. So we know that A plus B has to add up to 60. We want to determine the sum of all possible distinct lengths for the other leg. The key thing is they told us the length of each of the legs are also integers. So what I'm going to do is, we said that A could only be certain numbers. We said it could be anywhere from 17 up to 23. So I'm going to list them all. But because we said that this side right here, this leg is 60, if we set A to a certain number, that means B automatically has to be another number that adds up to 60. So 60 minus A is what B is equal to. So 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37. All right, now, how do we figure out the value of C? That's this formula right here. And so this is purely a guessing and checking problem because we want to see, all right, what are the possible values for A and B that produce integers? Now, To save time, I've done some of this already. So we have 39 point dot dot dot. That's not an integer, so we can ignore that. The next row, 1842 gives us 45. That's good. We're going to use that. The next one, 19 and 41, gives us 51.8 dot 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 dot. Doesn't matter. It's a decimal. We can leave it alone. Next one, 20 and 40. That gives us 60. So we're going to use that. Next one, 21 and 39 gives us 70. We're going to use that. 22 and 38, that gives us 82.5 dot dot dot. Doesn't matter. It's a decimal. And then the last one, 2337 gives us 98.5 dot dot dot. So again, we want the values of C to be integers because A and B also have to be integers. All right. Now it says, determine the sum of all possible distinct lengths for the other leg. We said that this, A and B, add up to 60. So here's our other leg. So we have to take A plus C. So here we have to have 18 plus 45, which is 63. Here we take 20 plus 60, which is 80. And then here we take 21 plus 70, which is 91. And we have to add these three up. And when we do, we get 234. And there's our answer. And we're done.